Maya from the Green Free Library, here to share another story time with you. Welcome to the new month. Did you know that? Yeah, it's a new month. I also want to welcome everyone who's watching and saying hi to our friends, new and old. The more we get together, the more we get together, the happier we'll be. 'Cause your friends are my friends and my friends are your friends. The more we get together, the happier we'll be. The more we get together, the more we get together, the happier we'll be. Hi to Anna and Peter and Andrew and Kate, Quinn and Suri and Stanley and Henry and Lydia and Parker and Ava and Veda and Ella and Charlie and Robbie and Ella and Carolyn and Kinsley, Calvin and Ruben and Asher and me. The more we get together, the happier we'll be. All right, guys, let's sit down. Show me those hands. Open them wide. Open them, shut them. Open them, shut them. Give a little clap. Open them, shut them. Open them, shut them. Lay them in your lap. Very good. I said we're in a new month. Does anybody know the name of that month? Starts with the letter N. November. Okay, good job. What about our season? Did that change yet? No? Still fall, you're right. Okay. Let's see how we spell these. Let's start with a big long one, which is our month. N-O-V-E-M-B-E-R. November. Very good. And the little short word here is our season. F-A-L-L. Fall. Excellent job, guys. Today is November 2nd, Wednesday, November 2nd. But before we get to our new calendar, we have some days left that we can mark in October. Let's get that up, okay? We still can mark 27, 28, 29, 30, and 31. So let me get my glue. I almost misplaced it, but I found it. All right, we'll get that on here. Make sure we get enough so our little acorns stick. And I need 5 of them. And then 2 days in November will make 7. These acorns are so tiny. Next time maybe I better not make such tiny little markers. And I won't have so much trouble picking them up. Okay, here we go. Ready to help me? 27. 20. Oh, see, I didn't get it. 28. 29. 30. And 31. October 31st. That was a special day. What was it? Halloween. I hope you guys had fun and were safe. Now we're ready for the new calendar. What do you think I made for November? Huh? There it is. A turkey. So we just have 2 days, right? 1 and 2. That's not too many. I made these markers bigger, so I should be able to hold them. Okay, I've got some big gold circles here. I think they'll do. All right, there's Mr. Turkey. And 1 and 2. There, we're off to a good start. He's going to be quite a fancy turkey, isn't he? Yeah. November is a month with a big holiday near the end of it. Who knows the name of that holiday where families and friends get together and give thanks? Thanksgiving, right. And we'll talk more about that in the coming weeks. One of the things that the people had to do to get ready for the first Thanksgiving was harvest the food that they had grown. I bet you know people who plant and grow things in a garden. Lots of people plant things like corn, tomatoes, squash, beans, and pumpkins. And they water and they weed them all summer long and take care of them. And then in the fall they pick or harvest the vegetables, all right, all the ones that are ripe. And some people will freeze or can these things and they can eat them all winter long. How about that? I have some books about harvesting. First is Jan Brett's The Turnip. You see that big old turnip right there? Yeah, that's right. And Badger finds a turnip in the ground, and it's really, really big. And she tries to pull it out, but she can't. And one by one, her animal friends come along and try to help her harvest that big turnip. Do you think they get it out? We'll see. I also have Strega Nona's Harvest by Tommie dePaola. And in this story, Strega Nona and her friend Anthony use magic. Strega Nona can do magic, and she uses it to make the garden grow. But when fall comes and it's time to harvest all the vegetables, they have so many. What do you think they're going to do with them all? I'm not telling. Then we have Farmer George and the Field Mice by Nick Ward. And there's Farmer George, and it's harvest time on the farm, and he's going to harvest his fields of wheat and corn with his big machine. But he doesn't know there's a family of field mice right in his way. So it's up to Tam, his dog, to save the field mice. And lastly, we have a classic, The Little Red Hen. It's a classic fairy tale, and this version is illustrated and retold by Paul Galdone. Now, the Little Red Hen does all the work on the farm. You know, everything. Cooking, cleaning, and even making, harvesting the wheat and making the bread. And no one will help her, except when it comes time to eat the bread. Then everyone wants to help. So I'll take those books back to the library, and in a few days they'll be ready for you to borrow. I thought that it wasn't too early to sing my favorite Thanksgiving song. It's called I'm a Very Fine Turkey. Do you remember it? We've done it before. It goes like this. I'm a very fine turkey and I sing a fine song. Gobble, 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 gobble. I strut in the barnyard all day long and my head goes wobble, wobble, wobble. But when Thanksgiving comes around, gobble, 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 gobble. I run and hide so I won't be found and my head will still wobble when I gobble. You remember it now? Let's do it again. Let me see you. Make some wings. Be a fine turkey. You ready? I'm a very fine turkey and I sing a fine song. Gobble, 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 gobble. I strut in the barnyard all day long and my head goes wobble, wobble, wobble. But when Thanksgiving comes around, gobble, 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 gobble. I run and hide so I won't be found and my head will still wobble when I gobble. All right. For our art project today, we're going to make some colorful corn, okay? And you can use markers, paint, crayons, whatever you want to color with. And you also need a piece of white paper and a piece of brown paper or paper that you color brown, and some scissors and some glue. All right, don't need too much for this one. So have an adult help you draw and cut out a corn shape on your white paper, okay? So here's my corn shape. All right? Then take your colorful markers, paint, glue, or not glue, crayons. I actually use paint. And use some colorful ones like red and orange and yellow and maybe some brown, okay? And just make dots. Tap, 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 all over your corn, okay? Then when that's dry, you need to have an adult help you cut out a top to your corn from the brown paper. And anything kind of like that if you look at pictures of corn, okay? And then you want to glue that right there on the top. Okay, and there we have our colorful corn. And you know what? You could make more than one of these and decorate your house with them for Thanksgiving. You could put them in the window, on the refrigerator, on your table maybe. And there we have our colorful corn. How about that? That is all I have for today, guys. Take care. Thank you very much for watching. And don't forget to come in the library and see all the decorations for fall and Thanksgiving that we have. Okay? I will see you next time. Bye-bye.